On any path that we may choose in life, we must be diligent. We must be what can be called good, proper sadhus, successful, wise. We must not be foolish, we must not be lazy, we must not be bad or improper sadhus. And all of us want to be like this. Of course, no one will say, yes, I want to walk the path of Advaita, but I want to be foolish and not diligent. No one will say this. Everyone says, I want to be the very best, the most enlightened, the holiest. However, there is a factor of karma. There is a factor of the ego. And it says, yes, you want, but you will not get it, because you are a sinner. You are a limited being, you are incapable. This is what our karma is trying to tell us. And it can find strong arguments. It says, look at you. You have so many karmic debts. You owe so much to the samsara. 10 lives will not be enough to pay back your debts. How can you become a saint, an enlightened person? Don't even think about it. Look at your mind. It is worse than a mad monkey. You cannot even concentrate for a little bit. What are you even doing thinking about things like this? Look at your ego. With your immense egoism, how many more karmas must you work through? Look at your desires and attachments. What are you hoping to achieve? This is what karma is telling us. And if we have weak faith, weak determination, we agree with this. However, if we have a strong faith, a strong determination, we say, yes, karma, of course, you are right. However, you have not taken one thing into account. There are blessings. The Guru's blessing, the blessing of the line of the Parampara, and the blessings of God. I may not be perfect, but the Absolute is perfect. And with the help of this blessing, all this can be overcome. Secondly, all of this is not related to my true nature. All of this is related to my illusory nature, to the 5 koshas. My true nature, however, has never been tainted. My true nature is always pure and perfect. And I have such a teaching which allows to perceive this true nature at once. Thirdly, my aspiration is such that no matter what my karma is, I swear to uproot all ignorance. I swear to uproot all the kleshas. I swear to practice in such a way to overcome this karma. Then, karma, puzzled by such a response, says, okay, we'll see. It says something like, may God let our lamb eat the wolf, something of this sort. It always has this kind of skepticism. However, when it sees our determination, our faith, our wisdom, our connection with the saints, it starts to doubt its ability to sway us away from the path. It starts to look at us with respect. The more you nurture yourself, the more effort and tapasya you apply, the stronger your vichara, viveka and vairagya are, the more abashed karma becomes. In the end, it starts to reason like this. So, this is such a complicated person, such a stubborn person. You cannot approach him that easily. I should stay away from him. For everything, he has the Holy Scriptures. For every occasion, he has a mantra. He is filled with faith, with the spirit of samaya. Everywhere you look, he has methods. Here, sankalpa, there, self-liberation, there, visualization, there, mantras. You cannot approach him that easily. This is no simple person, for sure. You cannot deceive him with arguments about karmic debts. He speaks about the purity of Brahman, that Brahman does not have any debts. He speaks of the Mahavakya Tattvamasi and justifies Aham Brahmasmi. You cannot approach him that easily with desires. Remind him of them, and he will tell you about the 3 methods of liberation from desires from the sutra, Tantra and Anuttara Tantra. He will even try to confuse me by saying that these desires and kleshas are hidden somehow. If you liberate them by the power of mindfulness, he does not succumb to my spells. He has a strong vichara, strong viveka, strong vairagya. He is detached from me. I do not have power over him. Then, karma, unsatisfied, flees, retreats, and thinks, This sadhu is too difficult for me, too strong. I cannot do anything about him now. I'll go and try to do something with others who are weaker. There are millions of others who are weaker. I have something to show them. However, this one is of no interest to me. You become a person who is not interesting for karma, for the ego, for this world. They lose all interest in you completely. Maya cannot control you. And there, where it can control you, it retreats. You are of no interest for it. It says, I will leave you for now. I will watch you from the side. Maybe a time will come. Maybe. New planets will enter his horoscope. Maybe hidden tendencies in him will awaken. Maybe he will weaken his resolve. He'll relax a bit somewhere. Then I will try to find a weak spot, a special time when he will be weak, relaxed, and will lose vigilance. When he will become arrogant, maybe all of this weakens. And then, at the right time, I will try to approach him again. Then we'll see, because the victory is not yet completely won. Maybe now I cannot approach, but I'll wait. And with such a spirit, it leaves the sadhu to deal with others for the time being. However, it has not completely left the sadhu yet. It waits. And only after many years have passed, it sees how the power of light, the consciousness of the sadhu strengthens his wisdom, mastery, faith, devotion, surrender grows stronger. It starts to think along these lines. This is a lost cause. All right, go on. Achieve liberation. You wanted liberation, you can have it. That's it. It loses interest in the sadhu. It no longer tries to claim him, because it cannot approach him with its charms and spells. This is the path of the sadhu, who travels from a conditional state to a state of unconditional freedom. He walks along this path.